Hello, welcome to Introduction of Java Programming series. In this episode, we will be learning about packages and access modifiers in Java. So, starting with packages. Packages are of two types, predefined and user-defined. For instance, we might have seen that we sometimes import something like import java.lang, import java.io. So this IO is a package which is predefined, means it has been already defined by Sun Microsystem or it is already defined in Java. Coming to the user defined packages, now we can also create some packages for our usage. But before talking about how we can create user defined package, let us just talk about package, what it is. Actually, package is nothing but a folder which contain different classes. Alright, a folder which contain different classes, or you can say different Java code or Java file, is known as a package. Moving on to the next part, that is access modifiers. So access modifier are of four types: private, default, protected and public. But before we learn about these four access modifiers, in general, in layman term, access is something like I need to open a door, so I need some access, I need some key, right, to open the door. Similarly, access modifiers is used to interact with a, you can say, variable or a method in Java. So there are different kind of access modifiers like private, default, protected and public. So let us see how this access modifier works, or what is the difference between these four access modifiers. So we have made a chart over here. In this chart we have compared all the four access modifiers using different types. We have made a category like within class, within package, outside package by sub package, that is also known as by extending or using inheritance, and outside package. Okay, so if we use the private access modifier, then we can have access, we just have a limited scope of private access modifier. That is, if we declare a method or a variable as private, then we can use it within that class only. We cannot use it outside the package, outside the class, in any subclass, or outside any other package. Means within the, we cannot use it in within the package by different class, or outside the package by subclass, or outside package. Talking about default access modifier, then if we do not use anything, means when we directly write int a equals to something, then it is default access modifier, because we are not giving any particular value, we are not giving any access modifier at that time, so it just take the default value. So in case of default access modifier, we can use it within the class, within the package, but it is not allowed in the sub packages, outside the class by subclasses, outside package by subclasses, that is using extend or using inheritance, and outside package as well, it is not allowed. In case of protected, it is allowed, means if we declare a variable, we can use that variable within the class, within the package, outside the package by subclass, but not outside the package. Alright, but in case of public, it become public, means it can be accessed by anyone. whether it is within class, within package, outside package by subclass, or outside package. So this is the difference between these four type of access modifiers. Now let us just check how we can create package and how we can use access modifiers. So for that we will open our Eclipse. So open your Eclipse, and here in the src folder, first we will create a new package. So we will right click, go to new package, and let the name be access modifier. So this will be our package name. Okay, so our package has been created for us. Now what we will do is we'll create a class here. So sample access is my class name. I'll check public static void main and click on finish. Alright, now if you see that the package name is access modifier as we have mentioned here. Okay, so first thing to be note down is whenever we are creating a package, we need to mention package and the package name here. So package is a keyword which is used to create a package, and after that we need to mention the package name which we want to give. Alright, now what we will do is we will create a variable. Let it be a class variable of static type. Okay, static int a equals to 5. Okay, now let me just copy it. So here I'll make it B, C and D. 6, 7, 8. These are the 4 values. Okay, now I'll make this one as public, second one will be private, third one let me just keep it as default, and the fourth one as protected. Now we'll check how we can use these 4 access modifiers. Okay, so let me just call all of them one by one and check whether we are able to print all of them. Alright, so first of all it will print A, then B, then C, and then D. So we should get values like 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So here what we are doing is we are having same package and we are using it within the class. Means we have the access modifiers available here and we are using them in the same class. Okay, now let me just run the class, run this program actually. So it is printing 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, what if I'll create another class here, say sample access 2, clicking on public static void main again and clicking on finish. It is using the same package, that is we are having both the classes under this access modifier package only. So what I'll do is I'll use extend keyword or no, I'll not use extend keyword right now. Okay, so I'll just use the class name Okay, and try to call A. Let me just check what it prints. Okay, similarly what we will do is we will call B, C and D. So now, as per the theory which we have read earlier, it should be able to print the public, protected and default access modifier, but it should not be able to print the private one, right? So here for B we are getting an error. What error says is the field sample access.b is not visible. Why? Because we have made that as private. Okay, so this one is private, therefore it is not visible in this class which is under the same package. Alright, so let me just comment out this one and check the values. So now we are getting 5, 7 and 8 because A's value is 5, C is 7 and D is 8. Okay, so in this way we can see that we are able to print the public, protected and default access modifier within the same package. Now let me just go to the core Java package and let me just use the hello world program right now. And here what I'll do is I'll try to again print all this. Let me just comment out the hello world section and let me just try to print all this. So if you notice C and D, alright, let me just click on save. If you notice that now we are getting import access modifier.sample access. So what we are doing is we are importing the package name is access modifier, and after that this is my class name from which we are getting all these things. So it is simply calling that particular class. If we want to call all the classes present in all the classes or Java program, we can say present inside that particular package, then we can use simply asterisk here for all Java programs present under that package. Okay, now we are getting error message in B, C and D. Let me just check the first B one. It says the field sample access.b is not visible. Why? Because it is private, as we have seen earlier also. Let me just comment it out. And for C, it says the field sample access.c is not visible. Why it is not visible? And the solution it says is change visibility of C to public. So C is a default package, and for default what we have is in the default we can see it within the class, within the package, but not outside the package, right? And we are outside the package right now, therefore we won't be able to see it right now. Now what in case of D? It says D is also not visible. Okay, and to make it visible we need to make it public. So what is the access specifier or modifier here? It is protected. For protected we can see it within the class, within the package, outside the package by subclass only, right? But cannot be seen outside package. So currently we are outside this package. Okay, therefore we are not able to see the value of D. So what we can do is we can extend our class, that is hello world, and let me just call sample.access here. Okay, so now it becomes subclass of sample access, and now we are not getting any error here. So if I try to print it, I should get 5 and 8 as the value. So now we are getting 5 and 8 as the value. So in this way we can work with access modifiers and we can use package. Please like and share. Thank you.